Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. The test. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright living alone forever? No. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? I kind of like them both, but I will say yes. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Absolutely. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Definitely. Knowledge is power. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No, because unscathed doesn't mean you can't feel the pain. It just means you're not harmed by it. So, no. Would you consider yourself to be fat? I mean, yes. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? No. No. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? No, I don't like the possibility of like missed time, lost time. I don't like that. Even though I would like want to see things like, sometimes you want to like skip some events and like move ahead to future events, but you don't really want to. So no. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. It's just letters. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Yes. Usually. Those are the kind of games that I usually play. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Yes, but also, it's part of the reason why I don't what are they called? Anagrams or something? Anagram? I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like the possibilities. Like, you could make so many different messages that weren't actually a hidden message that I don't really think it's worth it, but I am wondering. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? I mean, not consequences from the game, but consequences from life, yes. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? I mean, not from the game, but I kind of feel like there are I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say karma, but there's like life consequences for answering or for doing things dishonestly. Um, I'll say yes, because I do think that there's potential life consequences. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No. I expected the whole thing to be strange. Would you consider yourself captivated? Not yet. No. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? No. I am very cowardly. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yes. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No, because like I already said, I think that's a fool's errand. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? I mean, yes, I would like to know, but I'm not going to search for them. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? No. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes, definitely. Perseverance is my rule I live by. Do most humans annoy you? No. No, I like people for the most part. Do you prefer animals to people? Nice segue, especially after me saying I like people for the most part. I like animals, like pets, more than people often, so yes. Do you believe in magic? Yes, but I'm not capable of it, and I think that it's very rare. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? Yes. Do you fear death? 100%. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? That's an exceedingly difficult question. I'm not currently in a relationship with anyone, so anyone that I might even marginally be attracted to would fit this. But I can never tell if I'm attracted to people or whether or not I just want to be their friends. So I'm gonna play it safe and say yes. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? As far as I can tell, yes. Are you alone? No. I have a cat. He's just not sitting right in front of me right now. If I told you, with utmost certainty, that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Yes, because there's always something watching us. Have you wondered who I am? No. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. It is very warm in here. I don't know why I'm wearing this sweater. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes, but that's only because I'm recording myself. Have you considered quitting this session early? No. I want to find out what the end is. Do you drink water every day? No. I drink liquids every day, like soda, but not water. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? I did. Do I? I did not realize. But it doesn't matter. Do you realize you just missed another one? I mean, if I realized it, then I wouldn't have missed it. I would have seen it. So I realize right now because you told me. So do I realize that I just missed another one? Yes, because I trust you. Are you wondering what they were? Yes, I would like to know. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Yes. Because I'm not good at finding them. I do that a lot where there's like puzzles and stuff, and like that's the reason why I watch like let's players play games that have like really cool stories but I know are too difficult for me to play. I want to know what happens, and I don't care if I have to watch somebody else do it because I couldn't do it myself. So, yes. Why am I tired? Is your favorite number 7? No, I don't like odd numbers. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Uh, I mean, logically, yes. Theologically, no. um, life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. No. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Oranges can absolutely be compared to apples. They're both fruits. Because comparing is just lining up similarities. It's not like the whole saying like, you know, these are apples and oranges. Like, yes, they're different, but that doesn't mean you can't compare them because they do have similarities. So, I do not agree with that. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Yes, I did. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Absolutely. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? No. Because I think that there are many things that you can put your mind to that you're either physically or intellectually incapable of doing. And you have to accept that. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? That's difficult because I value order, and obedience is usually related to order, and chaos is usually related to freedom. I was raised in a very strict household, so obedience is what I am most familiar with. But I think, I mean, you could kind of do this. You could kind of turn this into like obedience. Obeying the law. Is obeying the law more important than freedom? Anarchy. And in that circumstance, I would say yes, obeying the law is more important than personal freedoms. Because I like order. That's just me. I don't disagree with anyone else. That's just me. So yes, obedience is more important than freedom. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? No. I like water. I can't swim or hold my breath very long underwater. No. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? Again, no. Do you wish to be loved? Yes. Do you have any addictions? Yes. Because there's so many things that you can be addicted to. Like, because there's like physical addictions, and then there's like psychological addictions. And definitely definitely psychological addictions. So, yes. Do you dislike the color pink? Yes, I hate the color pink. Does the color gray seem depressing? No, it seems calm. Do you enjoy loud music? No. Do you like to dance? Very much so. Would you consider yourself normal? No. I am unusual. Do you love your parents? Yes. Regardless of how they are, who they are, how they are. I do. Have you ever been lied to? Absolutely. Do you get angry often? Not anymore. So no. When I was a kid, I got angry a lot. I don't anymore. Do you hold grudges? No. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Oh, yes. Have you ever lied? Absolutely. I chronically lied when I was a kid. Chronically? Yes. I lied all the time. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yes. I have no idea what animal I'd want to be. I just think it would be cool. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No, but I wish I did. Have you ever seen a ghost? Have I ever seen something I didn't know what it was? Yes. Do I know for certain that it's a ghost? No. I've heard I've heard something that could have been a ghost many times. I'm gonna say no, I've never seen a ghost. Do you dream often? Yes. Do you have nightmares often? Yes. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Yes, but not often. Do you suffer from depression? Yes, very much often. Do you exercise often and stay active? No. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? I mean, I feel like that's just another way of saying like traumatized or just feeling emotions, feeling negative emotions. So yes, since I've had a lot of really rough stuff going on recently for me, yes, I would consider myself emotionally wounded. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No, I prefer to follow. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Yes. Have you ever been bullied? Very much. Have you ever bullied someone else? No. I'm the people that ruins bullies' days and like people who try to play practical jokes on other people. I'm always the one who tells the person. No. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yes. Although I am also extremely pragmatic. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes. Even though I am usually very in tune to people's emotions. Do you find space fascinating? Yes, and also terrifying. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? I associate artists with like I associate artists with like visual arts and like music. Even though technically like writers, I would consider myself a creative. So no, I would not consider myself to be an artist. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Absolutely. Do you believe in perfection? I believe perfection exists. I don't believe it's within human capacity. Do I believe in perfection? Yes, I believe perfection exists. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? No. I can barely even, like, slap someone. I could never kill someone. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Yes. I would need someone else to know. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes. Do you trust me, even though you know nothing about me? Yes, but only because it's extremely safe to do so. Do you know who I am? No. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Yes. If I told you I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Yes. I don't like scary things. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Yes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No. Again, can't even slap somebody. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Do you look at the ground when you walk? When it's raining, I do. When it's raining, I do. Otherwise, I don't. So, actually, I'm a really horrible klutz. So yes, I definitely keep an eye on the ground when I'm walking because I'm afraid of tripping. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? No. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? No. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Yes, I always dance when no one is looking. Do you trust your best friend entirely? No. I don't trust anyone entirely. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No. I remember very little of my childhood. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No, because I would not believe I could actually get away with it. Even if I didn't get caught, I would feel like I would suffer consequences. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Yes. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Yes. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Yes, but it's never a big deal. At all. Nobody seems to care, neither do I. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? I enjoy scary movies and books that are good stories. Like, I like the ghost stories, even though they scare me. But for the most part, I don't like scary things. So I'll say yes. Because it's not like across the board I don't at all enjoy them. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes, I love laughing. Do you like being the center of attention? Honestly, yes. I don't like a bunch of people. Like, I'll get like stage fright, but I also don't like it when I'm in a large group and no one is focusing on me. That sounds extremely narcissistic, but yeah. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Yes. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yes, and it always terrified me. Have you ever had an out of body experience? I had a dream about an out-of-body experience, which was interesting. But I don't think I've ever had one in real life. But I'll say yes, because, yeah, I had an out-of-body experience in a dream. Have you ever punched a nun? No, I don't think I've ever actually spoken to a nun or been in, like, physical presence with a nun before. Do you like dogs better than cats? No, I like them both. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No, I like them both equally. Sometimes I'm in the mood for reading, sometimes I'm in the mood for watching stuff. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched a nun? No, I just assumed it was a really dumb question. Do you get starstruck easily? Yes, I've met celebrities before, and I am a very shy, timid person when I meet people, so yes. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Yes, but that's because I love seeing what, like, people's presents to me, I look at them as like a representation of what people think of me. So it's like, oh, what do you think that I would like? And I get a present. I'm like, oh, so that's how you see me because you thought I would like this. It's not the presents themselves, it's just like the act of someone picking out a present and giving it to me. But I mean, that's really the only part of my birthday that is anything. So, yes. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. No, I have not. Did you laugh? No. I did just now, but no. Did you say, what the fuck, in your head or even aloud? No. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No. Again, I can't. It's the idea of punching someone, anyone, nun or otherwise, just disturbs me. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No. Well, I don't believe in hell. But if there is one, I feel like there's going to be a lot more people going to it than you would expect. You know, we've all fallen short of grace, etc., etc. Hey, buddy. Bastion. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Okay. Do I think I'm going to it? But I don't think there is one. I just feel like I probably would out of default because I either picked the wrong religion or, you know, I said some mean thing to my mom once or something like that. I don't know. I'll say yes. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Do you masturbate frequently? No. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No, because I'm pretty sure for any definition the answer would still be no. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Not more than slightly. I am slightly uncomfortable. So no. Is your mouth dry? I've been talking for a bit. So my tongue is dry, but my mouth is full of saliva, as it should be. So no. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Yes. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? No. Are you poor with money management? No. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No, I'm not good at math. Do you speak more than one language fluently? I speak more than one language, not fluently. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes, many. Do you enjoy coffee? No. Hate it. Hate the taste, hate the smell. Do you believe in demons? No. Do you believe in angels? Yes. Are you afraid of sharks? Yes. Do you prefer baths over showers? No, because usually sitting in the bathtub is really uncomfortable for me. Unless I had some like giant like pool-sized bath. So, no. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Yes. Did you see that shadow moving in your room a few moments ago? No, because I wasn't facing in that direction. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Yes, I do. And it always surprises me because my name is unusual. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes, they do. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Yes, but not here. I've heard them before, but not here. Yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. My neighbor upstairs makes a bunch of noise, but that's not random. So, no. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? No. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. Is your favorite color green? Yes, it is. Are you attracted to a family member? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Sure. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? No. It'd be uncomfortable. Do you like fishing? No. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? Yes. Don't know why I moved it. Yes, I do. Do you like guns? No. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be kinky? Yes. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Do you agree? No. Do you always keep your promises? No. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Yes. There are people who've lied to me that I completely trust. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? No. I do not like being drunk at all. I've never been drunk. Do you like tattoos? I think they're cool. I'm afraid to have them myself, so I'll say yes. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes. Did you cry this week? Yes. Are you upset with someone right now? No. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Yes. Probably myself. Do you understand how this works yet? I mean, you asked me a question, I answer yes or no. So, yes. If you answer the question twice, your truth may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them. The combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No, I'm not that special. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Yes. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? When I'm out in public? Sure. Do you feel like I know you yet? No. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No, because my headphones are very noise canceling. And I have bad hearing. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. You just might be the most beautiful soul to walk this earth without ever even realizing it. You have so much love inside to give, and you don't have enough people to truly give it to. You may have to try extra hard to find enough people willing to accept your love, but once they accept you and let you in, they will never want to let you go. Anyone who isn't interested in giving you a chance is not worthy of your love. Remember that and hold it dear to you. You do not want to get hurt, but you need to understand that only those willing to take a hit will go somewhere in life. Forgive those who have wronged you in the past, but do not forget the lessons they taught you. This is imperative to your happiness. Yeah, I know that already. More people should really give you a chance sometimes. Not for your benefit, but for their own. They're really missing out on such a wonderful individual and all of the things you have to offer them. I mean, you should be saying this to the people I've been sending applications to. They should have really given me a chance. Just know that no matter what, whether people wisen up and begin to understand you for who you really are, or whether they just ignore it for whatever reason, you are going to be just fine. Exactly. Your success and happiness is determined by one thing and one thing only: yourself. Your secret word is fairness. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. And that's it. That was the tests. I think it was pretty accurate, although most of the stuff they talked about I did actually already know. But yeah, that was fun. They have another one. They actually have 3 parts to the test, so I might try the other 2 parts later. But that will be it for now. Um, yeah. If you want to try out this game, it's on Steam. It might be other places. I only know that it's on Steam. They've got a deal for the bundle of all of the 3 games if you want to try them together. All right. Well, thanks for taking the test with me, and I hope we've all learned something about me, including myself. Bye.